Hello. Sorry, I was running in then. Watch along, yeah. Connecting to the chat, alright. Yeah, Coventry City watch along. Cov vs Hull tonight. It's Hull away. Because if it was Hull at home, I would obviously be at a stadium watching it. But no, all away. Let's go through the lineups then. Because they're a different one. I'll do the Cov ones first. And then the Hull ones. Right, so we're playing 4-2-3-1. We got De Silva, Kitchen, Latibodiere and Van Avac at the back. Got Brad Collins in goal. Sorry, should have probably mentioned that first. Brad Collins in goal. Back four of De Silva, Kitchen, Latibodiere and Van Avac. Got two holding midfielders of Grimes and Sheaf. Got, well, surely this ain't right. We got three attacking midfielders, Sims, Radoni and Sakamoto. Sims entered like a midfielder. And then one up front, which is Adji Wright. On the bench, we've got Ben Wilson, Luke Bell, Jake Bidwell, Louis Binks, Rafael Rodriguez, Patterson, who scored that absolutely amazing goal last time out against Portsmouth, Isaac Moore, Jamie Allen and Norman Bissett. Now for Hull, they are playing the exact same shape, 4-2-3-1. It's Pandora in goal, back four of Coyle, Egan, Hughes and McLaughlin. I don't know if I've said that, I think I have. We got two holding midfielders for Hull of Slater and Alzate. Three attacking of Gellard, Casey Palmer, who used to play for us at the start of the season. We let him go for, I think it was like 2 mil, I think. And then Lincoln, just a player called Lincoln. And up front, he scored against us at the reverse fixture at our place, Pedro Galveo. And on their bench, they've got Timothy Lowe Tutala, Alfie Jones, Cody Drame, Nordin Amrabat, Adu Kamara, Matt Crooks, Gustavo Puerta, Mason Busto and Kyle Joseph. Kick-off's about 5 minutes away, so I'm gonna get the live feed up now. I'm not gonna show it because that would be really, really stupid. And we got a little makeshift scoreboard. We got, try and guess what that is. The team that I support. Best team in the country. Got one watching. Alright. Guy up there, the badge, sideways. This is the Wembley flag actually from when we should have beat Man United. We should have. But you know, it's alright. And obviously the scoreboard here will update it because I've got pen, 2 whiteboards. In fact, I think that's making a lot of noise. Got the Xbox running in the background and I don't know why. Right, started 25 minutes ago. I have got one of my mates there today at the MKM. So, yeah. 4 minutes into the live, one person watching. To that one person, let's hear ya. Go on, type something in the chat. Right. 5 minutes from kick-off. We've also got Bournemouth Fulham, which is happening in the Premier League. From that, in fact, let me look at the FPL and see who I want to score from that. Hang on. I'll go through my FPL for you. Right, so currently I'm on 52 points, which is second in my league. Playing a 3-5-2. In goal, got Edison. 3 defenders of Livramento, Matson and Van Dijk. 5 midfielders of Brennan Johnson, Bukayo Saka, Mo Salah, Semenyo, who's playing tonight, so I want him to score quite a few. And Mikel Mourinho. Then 2 up front, Marmoush and Isak. There's 3 that still have another game or are still yet to play. Livramento, Semenyo and Isak. On the bench, we got Slicker, Aina, Pedro and Chris Wood. On the bench, it's only Chris Wood that's got any points. But that's irrelevant tonight. That's Premier League. We're best league in the world. We're in the EFL. So this is what we'll focus on. Here they go. They're coming out. That probably sounds a bit weird, but out the players come. Oh. Let's see. We are live. And it's dark mode, thank God. Yeah. Alright. Let's do this then. I'm going to say... Just quickly do a bit of this. Right. Here they go. Players are doing their little handshakes before the game. Alright, SofaScore's done the teams right. That's good. That's good. Oh yeah, Bobby Thomas injured. So that's another player on the injury list. We haven't got the best back line. I mean, Latibeaudiere has only played once or twice this season. He hasn't played a lot. In fact, SofaScore's got this wrong. It's Haji Wright that's starting in midfield and Ellis Sims up front. That is going to be a interesting dynamic, shall we say. Here we go. Oh yeah, Lampard's watching it from the sidelines today, which isn't good. He did get sent off against Burnley, I think. He went up to a ref and he said something to him. And the ref turned around to him and said, "Have that, red card." So, Ellis Sims, a start. Not scored in his last 8 appearances. That's not a brilliant start. Here we go. What's happening to my audio? My audio's gone down like loads. It's on like 800 kilobits per second or something. There we go, it's back in 2000s, right. Don't know what was going on there. About a minute away from kickoff. So yeah, let's go. Woo! Casey Palmer for Coventry between 2022 and 2024. 75 appearances and 9 goals. So yeah, it is now 8 o'clock. Bournemouth and Fulham are getting started, I believe. Yeah, brilliant. This came up right. You're gonna have to give back. Right, what happened there? Here we go. And we are underway. There we go. Right. Oh yeah, predictions. I said it was going to be 2-1. 2-1 to City. So hopefully I don't look like an absolute fool. It's still going? Is it still going? It is still going. Come on. Get in. Right. Come on. Still one person watching. That's all right. Van Avak been... And Bournemouth have scored already. It'll be the 2nd minute. But we're just playing it round the back. I think Kitchen has it now. It's Latibeaudiere. Playing it slow to start off. Van Avak gets it up the pitch. Hope Sims can run onto it. Flicks it up in the air, but to no use. Hull defender got it. Had you right? Sheaf now. Semenyo, come on! Come on, Semenyo. Right, that's 57 on the FPL now. Come on. Right, Hull, they're on the attack. And it's on to Pedro. But no, that weren't Pedro. Who's that? 16. It was offside anyway, so. Brilliant. Just looking again at that cross. Not brilliant. Here we go. Collins has passed it to Kitchen, I believe that is. Who's found Redoni, then finds Haji Wright. We're in the white kit today. We don't usually win in the white kit. It's usually the black and gold kit where we win. I mean, it's also like we've only used the white kit about 5 times, so you know. Their defence is looking on it actually, considering they're in the bottom half of the table. Right, Redoni on the corner. Hopefully Sims can get his massive head to it. Or at least gets the ball stuck in his hair and walks it in the net. I'd actually like to see a Kitchen goal because I don't think he's scored this season. No, I lie. He scored against... Oh! Saved on the line, actually. Grimes has it now on the edge of box. Pass it back to Van Avak. Then passes it sideways to Sheaf. Pings it back across to Grimes, I think. Ooh, Latabodiere. Dodgy header. It's Casey Palmer now for Hull. Ugh. They're all the way in the box, actually. Number 30 on it for Hull. And it goes, headed away. But there's still work to do. Van Avak hasn't quite got to it, so it's a Hull throw in. 4 minutes in, or 5 minutes. Same in the Premier League. Bournemouth leads in 1-0. A Semenyo goal in the first minute, in fact. I can try and describe it to you after this throw-in. It's a long throw. In it goes. Brad Collins into his hands. He's actually made a save. What's going on? He only made... Oh. Is he going to find Sims? It's gone out. Brilliant. All right. The Semenyo goal. Came in from the number 10. Which would be... Hang on a minute. Bournemouth don't have a number 10, do they? Not playing. No, they don't. All right. Well, Semenyo's scored. I don't know what Sofa score's going on about, but, you know. No, I'm not going crazy. They don't have a number 10. All right. Well, there's a foul there. Pedro's just tried to go into Kitchen. And Kitchen's probably put his elbow back or something and hit him in the face. Tamworth. it's gone out for a throw in. Van Avak's on it. Plays it short. It's gone back to Latibodiere, to Collins now. Squeaky chair. There it goes, Van Avak has been found here, but he's been tackled. And then Sims giving away a foul. Not brilliant. I'd love like a packet of mints right now, but you know, I've already set up and I'm already live, and I'm not gonna have a break until half time. All playing it round the defence. Ellis Sims nearly got in there actually. To be fair to the lad, he hasn't been too bad so far. But then again, it's only 7 minutes in and we've only had like one attack. So yeah, here comes Hull. Just playing it back. Playing it sensible. They were nearly in there for a second, but Latibodiere just getting the defensive work done. Comes as you right to Sheaf, who's then found Sakamoto, who's found Radoni, who plays it through. That's a brilliant ball. Sims, and that was a really heavy touch. That wasn't good. Right, Hull are on attack. All right, they've just played it through over De Silva. And how it goes, it was Gellert that received the ball over De Silva. I believe it's a goal kick. Yeah, I think it's a goal kick. Hang on. Just showing replay of that attack. It was a goal kick. Collins found Adji right there, but we're going backwards. Casey Palmer got ahead to it. Van Avak heading it back to Collins. He doesn't choose to pick it up. Passes it to Kitchen. Gets it up the field. Sims is onto it. Oh, what a shot, but keeper's hands. Caught it in the end. Sort of on the volley a bit. Yeah, in the end it did look like a routine save, but second attack and first valuable shot, he caught it in his legs. No further goal in the Premier League at Vitality. And Hull offside again. Hasn't been too bad of a game right now. We're in the 10th or 11th minute. Played 10 minutes. Do want to see goals. Simply because, like, no one likes boring games without goals. A last-minute winner might be cool. Had you right now. Passing it back to Sheaf, who's then passed it to the defences. Gave the ball away. Casey Palmer's got it now. He's trying to get past Grimes, and Sakamoto fouled. I don't know what the ref's given. He's given the free kick to Wall. They pass it backwards to the defence. Still round the defence. Gonna turn the light on in a minute. Yeah, I'll turn the light on now actually. Yeah, let me get the light on. Light is on. Right. Move across this way a little bit so I don't block the score. I haven't had to change it yet, so yeah. Right. As he writes onto it. I saw what he was trying to do, but he's gave the ball away. Tried to find Sakamoto. Oh well. Ugh. Hull, here's a fact. Hull have actually had the fewest. Very funny. Man United. Yeah. Still beat them 4-3 in my eyes. I don't care what anyone says. To bottle a 3-0 lead to a championship side is pretty embarrassing. So I'll give you that. Right, De Silva. Good defence is out for a Hull throw-in. I think it's going to be a long one. It's pretty much in. I think he's going to put it in the box pretty much. Yeah, I did actually. Oh. Yeah, a double free kick from Rice. That was crazy. Looking dodgy round the back. What's he giving there? It's gone out at some point. Oh. I'm missing an attack. I'm trying to sort out. Yeah. The Nether. Right. Need to get a drink at half time as well. Because my voice is already on shreds. It was a Hull corner away, and we're on a counter. Sakamoto leads it. Sorry, I got distracted from the game, sorting out the laptop beside me. Now we've got a throw in. A Van Avac long throw. These never work. They never work. Never have done, never will. Never work. Yeah, Van Avac long throw. They never work. Never. In it goes. Yeah, doesn't work. I mean, it's put back in, actually. Who's that? That's Latibodiere on it. Tries to cross it in. But good Hull defence. Now they're just playing it round midfield. So, yeah. All playing it back. All the way back. It's not been the most entertaining game so far. However, there is still no further goals to report on in the Premier League. Crossed in, hey, up. But they've gave a foul on Kitchen. It's actually quite decent from the ball boy there, but fell to Kitchen. Obviously, in my eyes, it's the right decision because the almighty Cov bias. But, you know. Anyway, Sims to Grimes, and then gives it to De Silva. Hadji right now. Who played it back to De Silva. Now Grimes again. Latibodiere. Van Avac. Latibodiere again. We're playing it around the back. Grimes is just getting that pass count up. He's handing it to people who don't necessarily want the ball. I think my internet's like actually shitting itself. Oh well, if it stream goes down, I'll go down with it, so it's alright. 20 minutes have passed in the Premier League between Bournemouth and Fulham. Still 1-0 to Bournemouth with an Anthony Semenyo goal. That is his name, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Well, Antoine. It's close. Not good at names. I should probably watch the Premier League name pronunciation video again. All hour and a half of it. So. There's a few that I remember. There's like Nicolas Jackson. Oh, it's a bit risky. Hang on, I'll say it at 30 frames a second. It's been running at 30 frames a second all day. It's been quite good. I just saw it go up to 36. What's going on there? That's a bit like... Alright. Rodoni now through to Sakamoto. He crosses it in. Had you right? Whoa. It's a good save in the end. I'll give the Hull keeper that. I thought I was going to have to write a massive 1 here. But not yet. Good attack. We know Haji Wright can hit balls from there. They're through again. Sims to Wright, who has a shot. Saved again. It's going to be a Cov corner now. We're all over them. Yeah. Oh, they've gave it away in midfield. Schiefer's got onto it. Who's then got it up to Sims. Passed it to Haji Wright. And he just hit from an angle. And the keeper felt it was enough of a risk to get the hand out. And it's a corner. Panda. Here we go. Rodoni on it. Rodoni corner. I'd love to see a Grimes corner, actually. But in it goes. To the left, to the back. Sakamoto battling for it. But it's gone out for a throw-in. All the way from the corner to a throw-in near the edge of the box. About 20 yards from the whole goal. It's a whole throw-in. So it doesn't matter where it is. It's in their half. Lampard looks so depressed up there in light. Because he's had to find a seat in the crowd because he was sent off against Burnley. And the ban hadn't came through. But this could be something. Haji right now is just lost it. And it's gone back to defence. In case you don't know what I'm banging on, football. Because I keep my footballs in my bedroom. Oh, here we go. Here we don't go. Someone's tried to play a ball through to Ellis Sims, but it's found a Hull defender instead. Still quite light outside, actually, but you know, we have the light on because it isn't that light. It's a bit light, but it isn't that light, if you get what I'm saying. Oh. Well, it was the right ideas, but there was no one there to actually put the plan into fruition. Getting out my big vocab today. Here we go, Grimes to Van Avac. He's running up the wing. He's then tried to find Sims, but it's a foul. It's fouled a Hull player, so not brilliant. Oh well. 25 minutes in. Nothing more to report on in the Premier League. Yeah. Sort of brushing him a bit, but he's went down. It was enough for a foul, though. There's a bit of last-ditch defending there, I think it was from Grimes. Or it might have been from Kitchen, actually, I don't know. I'm not pitch side, so I don't know. I'm watching it through my phone. So tired. I had a long old day because I gone and got a haircut. A crappy little haircut. Gone for like a bit of a buzz cut. What do you think? What do you think, eh? Looked in the mirror. Looked like Pizza Hut. God damn, I love my buzz cut. Oh, here we go. As you right, we were playing it back to the silver. On to Sheaf now, who has space to run. Is going to go find... Who is that? I can't tell, honestly. It was Radoni. There we go. We do get the answers eventually. But I think so far we're displaying more of a 4-4-2. Which I ain't against. Because I feel like Adji Wright's going more of a striker than a winger. And Radoni's filling in that role for him. So, one person in the chat. It's going to be like... Oh no, I'm going to say... I'm going to start comment baiting in the second half. What do you think of this game so far, guys? What do you think? Unfortunately, we only have one person. If I had 100, then that'd be like alright. But only one. We'll live with it. Not bad at all. One's better than 0. Hey, look on the bright side of life. There's quite a few empty seats at Hull, actually. Oh. Yeah, there's a few empty seats. There's quite a few. I'll have to ask Harry for the attendance. He's the one actually at the game. They might tell us on the Cov app, actually. Hull are on attack. Fighting. McLaughlin fighting Sakamoto. Van Avak's got it now. Can we get... Oh, Casey Palmer. I'm afraid that's a foul, my friend. Just slid into the back of Sheaf, I think. My question is, who the flip is this Victoria Eze? Who could it be? Okay. Not a clue there. Oh. I think that was a penalty shot that I just missed there. 2 people watching. Woo! Come on. To that second person, what do you think of the game so far if you're watching? Love to hear your thoughts. So far it's been a bit boring. Could probably hear like a bird outside. I know I can. Not sure how much of this is being picked up on stream, but you know, it's alright. Here we go. As you right. Passing it back to Kitchen. Who finds the silver. Here we go. That is Sims on it. All the way up the wing. Tried to cross it in, but it's out. It's not out. Not out of play, but... Oh. Yeah, Kitchen's just pulled down a Hull attacker. I think that was Pedro. Yeah, it was. He scored against us in the repeat fixture. Don't think he has got a booking. I think it's just a warning at this stage. 32 minutes in. Joe Edwards. Here we go. Oh, tried to play a pass through, but there was no one there. They gotta be a bit more clinical, I think. 32 minutes in. Still nothing to report on in the Premier League. So, quiet evening so far. I get Cov lineups up. England. Coventry all in browser. Right, so I know who these numbers are now, so all I've got to do is I've got to look there and they'll be there. So I might actually be able to give like detailed commentary. Coyle getting it up. Gerhardt. He's trying to make it past De Silva. He has. Ball into the box and Lincoln is left running for it. Out for a throw-in. Cov throw-in. What was that? Alzate. Cov throw-in. Van Avak, long throw from our opposing half. Pedro. Clinical defending there from Cov and getting it up. But there's no one there. It's going to be Egan that was on it. Now to Hughes, I'm assuming. Back to Pandur. To Egan. This is the moment where nothing's happening, so I'm just going to stay quiet a bit because I need to save my voice. Voice is going a bit. I feel like there's something in my sock. Oh. Collins has got it. It was João Pedro. I'm assuming that's tried to play a ball through. Or tried to receive a ball from someone in the midfield. There we go. Ellis Sims is onto it. And he's found As You Right. He's going to go outside. Ooh. It's Hull on it. Battling for possession again. And it's out. Hull throw-in. Not brilliant. Good attack, actually. That's the third or fourth attack we've had this game. Sakamoto was the ended up knocking it out the box. He didn't get a very good touch on that. In fact, it was quite poor, but I wouldn't do better in that situation, so I'm not going to say too much on it. Now Hollow on the attack. Gonna play it through to Lincoln, but Van Evak's got it. Gone out for a Hull throw in our defensive half. They're most likely going to go for a long throw. It's Lincoln on it. He's all the way back against the boarding, so yeah, it is a long throw. Second person again. Hello. In it goes. Hasn't made it past the first man. And now Haji Wright is on. Ellis Sims is onto it. Sorry. It's going to be throwing to us. Oh. Throwing's gone to Collins. What's he going to do with it? Maybe, like the last minute at Portsmouth, if he can try and do that again, that'd be good. He's got it up the pitch, tried to find Haji Wright, but no one was there. And now the ball is... Oh! Yeah, Sheaf's out for the season. That was a horrible tackle. And it's gone through. Casey Palmer. He's had 2 shots at it, actually. And it was... I don't know whether to call that brilliant defending or just piss poor shooting from Palmer. But we had about 5 players in the net. The corner's taken quickly. In it goes, defended out. And no one onto it, actually. Here we go. That was to Slater. Alzate to then Lincoln. Back to Alzate. Oh, Slater is having to run for it. That wasn't a placed pass. So then Coyle, I think that is. Gayart and out by De Silva. All right. One of the two. Suck it again. How didn't they score from this? Lincoln. Palmer. It's out by Grimes. Grimes again. Tries to get it out, but came off Kitchen and went behind for a corner. Second person again, hello. Casey Palmer with his shirt over his head again. Yeah, it deflected off the latter Bodier. Grimes with a lot to do actually this evening so far. Gone back down to 1. Why is the stream's... Alright, so my stream that I've got up on the laptop, so far behind, it's like 4 minutes behind or something. A minute and a half behind, so it's not exactly 4 minutes, but it was back when I put my sock back on. Oh, so I'll be back in a second. Imagine if I missed a goal there. I mean, it's in the box. We're missing an attack. Here we go, Latapodier. He's found Van Evak. Crossing it into Haji Wright. Out for a corner. Right. Came off Alzate. Riddoni on it. Riddoni. Last 7 championship appearances. Assist against QPR. Assist against Sheffield Wednesday. Goal against Preston. Goal against Oxford. Goal against Sheffield United. And it was an assist against Portsmouth. Only game where he didn't do anything in his last 7 was Burnley. Anyway. Another Riddoni corner. In it goes. And Pandur got it out. Grimes. And Latabodia passing it back to Collins. So we're already all the way back in our defensive half. So brilliant work here. Well, definitely. All right, we're on attack again. Hold on. And Van Avak's down. I believe it's a free kick. A few of their players are getting really frustrated by ours. You can just see it. See it by how they play. Here we go. Oh, that is really far behind. That's like 2 minutes behind. Wow. Oh. Here we go, on attack. Yeah, the audio is on, alright, come on. Because if not, you'd have just missed about 2 minutes of commentary. Here we go. It's going to be McLaughlin on it. Then puts it out for a corner. Oh no, not a corner, throw in. It's Lincoln with the long throws. And I guarantee it's not going to make it past the first man. I can guarantee it. Here we go, long throw. Long throws never work, I'm telling you. And it hasn't made it past the first man. In fact, Kitchen put it out for a corner. Alright. Right. It's going to be Lincoln on the corner. Casey Palmer's a short option. In fact, they're both standing round the corner. Lincoln's going away. Casey Palmer on the corner. Right. And it goes. Hasn't made it past the first man, but it's going to go out for another one. And it's half time. All right. Well, not brilliant. There wasn't any added time, actually. I'm surprised. And I guess nothing has happened. 0-0, pretty lacklustre. Yep. Half time, 0-0. Right. So let's go through some of the stats of the first half. Half time, ball possession. We've had slightly more possession. Hull have had 47%, we've had 53%. XG, expected goals, Hull on 0.6 and we're on 0.25. They've had 2 big chances and that was probably both Casey Palmer shots. They've had 3 total shots compared to our 6. They've had to make 4 saves. Brad Collins hasn't had to make a proper save. Both teams with 3 corner kicks. Hull have gave away more fouls with 5 compared to Coventry's 3. Passes, Coventry have completed more with 232 compared to Hull's 209. Simply because Matt Grimes always plays it to a defender who then passes it straight back, and then he plays it to the defender the other side of him. We've made more tackles than Hull with 14 compared to their 6. And we've had more free kicks, obviously. Shots. Two out of 3 of Hull's shots have been on target. Meanwhile, 4 out of Coventry's 6 shots have been on target. Yeah. Right. Well, that's half time. Well, then there's the shot. There's the shot statistics. Total shots. Hull have had 3. Cov have had 6. Shots on target. Hull have had 2. Cov have had 4. Hit woodwork. Both teams 0. Shots off target. We've had 2 more off target than they have. We've had 2 off target. Block shots, they've had 1 block shot. Shots inside a box, we've had 4 compared to their 2. Shots outside the box, we've had 2 compared to their 1. Attack. Highest concentration of play is on the left side of the midfield, which is the side furthest from the camera. Most passes have occurred in the middle of the pitch. All have had 177 accurate passes. Meanwhile, Cov have had 204. Hull have had way more throws with 12 compared to our 5. And final third entries, Hull have had 28 compared to Coventry's 22. Hull have been dispossessed 5 times. Meanwhile, Cov have only been dispossessed twice. Hull have had 25 recoveries compared to Coventry's 24. Coventry have had to make more clearances here. 12 compared to Hull's 11. Errors leading to a shot. Hull have had 1. And Coventry have had 0. Both teams have had a goal kick. Keeper's made a punch, actually. Right, so those were the stats. Standing so far in the Championship, it's Leeds top, then Burnley, then Sheffield United, Sunderland, Bristol City, then it's Cov. Then West Brom, Middlesbrough, Millwall, Blackburn, Watford, Swansea, Norwich, Sheffield Wednesday, QPR, Preston, Oxford, Stoke, Portsmouth. Then it's Hull in 20th, Derby in 21st, and then as of round 42, the teams going down: Cardiff, Luton and Plymouth. And Plymouth have got a lot to play for, actually. They're only 3 points from safety and 5 points off Hull, so they have got a lot to play for, which is going to make going to home park a bit scary, because we've got them 21st of April. Might do another watch along for that. That's going to be 3, I want to say 3 o'clock kickoff. It's a live stream at about 2:50 if I ain't got anything to do. I might have something to do, actually. But yeah. that's about it, really. Do you want to get into the odds? No, we won't get into the odds. I'm too young for that bollocks. Right. I guess we'll go for a break for a couple minutes. Right. Alrighty dates. Is your knob getting a bit smelly? Try Pisse à la piscine de Dave. Only $1,269.99 for a pint. Yeah, we're back. Woo! Come on, let me. Yeah, that. I'm back. Woo! Yeah. Switch. There we go. Back into it. After about 10 minutes of nothing. We're back for second half. Come on. Am I definitely muted? Switch. I am unmuted. Get in. Come on. After about 10 minutes. Could have swore I heard someone talking over me in the background, but oh well. 2 people. Hey, fancy that. Here's second person. Let's get your predictions for second half. Wembley. Why was the whole screen on about Wembley? They ain't going to Wembley this season. Lampard looks depressed watching from up above. Like, seriously depressed. Anyway, we're getting underway for second half. Come on. The running. And we're underway, and Ridoni's passed it back to Collins. And gets it up to not quite Sims, but, you know, he'll try. Okay, lineup's back up again. There we go. So I know who we're watching with the ball. Oh. I thought I muted notifications. Hang on. Here we go. In from the throw-in. Casey Palmer flicks it up. Doesn't flick it far enough. Went to De Silva, who passed it on to Sheaf. Ridoni. And he's been fouled in the box. Had you right. He's got it out on the wing. Crossing it in. And it's going to be Grimes. And it's deflected off and in. Come on. It's an own goal for Hughes. Hughes' own goal. Hey, there we go. We'll rub that off. We'll put a massive 1 there. In fact, let's get it down. Hey, fancy that. Fancy that, eh? That was a bad own goal. Crossed in Grimes on the volley. And then he's just stuck his leg out and sent the keeper the wrong way. 1-0, up the Cov. And a best mute notification, because I saw that about a minute before. Hang on. We'll go on to Sulphur School. We'll turn off notifications for that. Yeah, hey, fancy that, eh? Leading away. That will put us now up to 5th, 2 points ahead of Bristol City. There's De Silva to right, and just over the head of Grimes. He tries to scorpion kick it. It's out for a throw-in. Casey Palmer getting to it now. Who's tried to find it past Grimes, but it's out for a Hull corner. Is it only magnetic to that? Yeah, it is. Alright. Pen goes there for now. In it goes from Lincoln. Defended. Still back into box. Hadji Wright gets it out. Van Avac can't quite make it. Not to worry, we're one in front. In we go. Hadji Wright. He's getting pushed all the way out. We've got 3 people watching. Yeah. Hello to that third person. Who are you? What's your name? Speak. Yeah. Could be Floyd, actually. Could be my brother watching from downstairs. And if it is, hello. Hello, little bro. Hang on. Laptop internet went down to 1. Still on 1. Crossing it in. And Lincoln, I don't know what happened there. Just tried to touch it. And it's a counter-attack now. Here comes Hadji Wright. It's quite a slow counter-attack. Because I've seen a few. Redoni now. Can he cross it in? Grimes. Back to Redoni. Grimes again. He's battling. Back to Grimes. Crossing it in. And Van Avac. Sheaf. That's the shot, but it's deflected. And if Grimes had a touch on that, he would have been offside. So, Smarty lets it go. Pedro from Hull is onto it. But it's a free kick because he's tried to run through Redoni and noticed Ian, he's got more strength than a stick. Don't know how to put it, really. Ooh. That was a really bad own goal. Shown another replay. But mine's about a minute behind, so... yeah. The Mad Hatters. I think one of them was subbed to me or something on this one. I'm sure Lampard's enjoying it up there. As it stands, we're in 5th. 1 point ahead of Bristol. Yeah, no, Bristol City won, didn't they? They're on 64. I must have said like 63 or something. I thought they were on 63. We'll make the stick of the one a bit longer. Yeah, oh no, not upwards. Like that. I said 2-1 as the prediction, so... I mean, it's still on. I hope it's not on. I hope it's just nice, simple 2-0. But 2-1 wouldn't be too bad, so we'd still get 3 points. Brilliant defending from Hadji Wright, but we've gave it away in the box. Defending, deflected out, but Hull still have it. And here we go, Ellis Sims on a break. Can it be 2? Oh, he's put it over. I wanted to write Ellis Sims' name just there. Change that to a 2. Should probably put the minute as well. Put it. Put it like that. There we go. Oh, it was a save actually, so it's a corner. Yeah, here we go, corner. Slightest little nick. Redoni through it. Or Redoni with it. Had you right? Oh, just on the post. Thought it could have been in there. Could have wrote his name there. Changed that to a 2. Nearly. Was that another save? Don't think it was. No. Just off the post. Came close. We're certainly making all a bit scared. The Tigers are getting mauled. Getting trampled by the mighty Sky Blue. Sky Blue Sam. Oh yeah, no power, innit? Right. Oh, actually, Hull have a corner. Here we go. Gellart on it. And it's crossed the ground. Hasn't made it past the first man. Long throw. Here we go. It's a Lincoln long throw. They never work. They never work. Let's see. It's not going to make it past the first man. Hasn't done all game. No. No, not made it past the first man. Here we go. But it's somewhat working. Tried to find a ball through to Pedro, but out for a cough throw in. All right. They're getting ready to make some substitutions, actually. Hull. They're bringing on... They're doing them now, actually. They are bringing on Nordin Amrabat and Abu Kamara. I just had like a casual fucking brain issue. I was trying to read out his name, but you know. Here we go. Sims. Yeah. Tried to make the tackle, but he hoofed it up to Panda. Now it's Egan with it, I believe. Or is it Hughes? That is Egan. I'll get that right up close because I'm like a bit blind. Palmer. Coyle. Egan again. Back to Panda. Sideways and backwards. Ooh. Gellart now. He's then found a ball, but Collins has had to make the save. This came out into his hands. He's got some bright blue gloves. You best have the glove glue on him. I swear to God, if he drops a fucking ball, yeah, I'll actually jump out my window, or I might eat this ball. I don't know. It's got green ankle tape, bright blue gloves. Oh, it's gone straight to Panda. He's good at kicking, actually, from his hands. There we go. And it's through. Brilliant defending from De Silva. From Gellart, it's a corner. Hang on, give me a second. Oh, there we go. Lincoln with it. And he's actually made it past the first man, but it's gone over the goal from Pedro's head. So, goal kick. Here are the substitutions now for Hull. It's going to be Lincoln off and Abu Kamara on. And then it's going to be Amrabat on for Casey Palmer, is that? Is it Casey Palmer coming off? I don't know. I think it is, because they're showing the chances that he had in the first half again. Yeah, he is. Oh, my keyboard's glowing. What? I forgot I had this Bluetooth keyboard. It like glows up. But is it here? Yo. And like all different light modes. You got the slow fade. Oh, that is. And back with this. Anyway, let's focus on the football, not some keyboard. Get easily distracted. And I do apologise for that other person watching. Again, we're up to 38 frames there. Woo! I'm sure absolutely no one cares, but, you know. Coming up to the hour mark, let's check the Premier League. In the Premier League, there is no further goals to report on. Still Bournemouth 1, Fulham 0. Is it? Sometimes it doesn't refresh. I like SofaScore. Sometimes it don't refresh. Who's that? That was Kamara to Gellart to Alzarat, or whatever his name is. Do you know what? Let's do this. Oh, here we go. They're through. It's Coyle. But it was a bit of a high cross. Not really aimed. But Hull has still got it. No, they haven't. Not much longer. England. Just want to see England. Don't want to see all these different leagues like the Italian league and whatever, and the Baller League UK. Still it. Baller League UK. How long do the games go on for? Because there's one that started at half 8 and it's already ended. How long do they go on for? Half time must be like 15 minutes, so not half an hour games or something. Here we go. Oh, I missed a chance there. Got to focus on the flipping football, man. Right. Lineups. So I know who's playing. Right. Come on. Head to it. Come on. And then it goes. Keeper's fumbled it, but there was no attackers nearby, so it's an easy save in the end. We're over an hour in. So, woo! We survived an hour of this. Woo! Yeah. Come on. Still that. Oh. Well, it's going to be another throw-in for Hull. I think it's Abu Kamara on this one. Still 2 people. That second person, if you're watching, say absolutely anything in chat, I hope. Kamara to Alzate. Then Egan. Pedro. And I think that's... I don't know who that was. Oh, Pedro's put a Cov player on their arse. Crossed it in. Headed out by Latibodia, I think that was. Haji Wright's on it. Tried to do a little bit of a spin, but Gelhart's got it. He's going to try it. He's got a bit of space, but he's down. Haji Wright. Hold free kick. About 20 or so yards out. I think 23 yards-ish. And it was merest of contacts from Haji Wright, but he slipped on the ball, up. He's actually slipped on the ball. And we've got a one-man wall of Sakamoto. And they've actually moved the free kick a bit back from where the original offence was. I'm assuming the... Oh, crossed in and comfortably off target for Brad Collins there. I think that was a shot from Alzate. It was. No, it was Egan, actually. I lie. Big headsy, tiny brain. Here we go. That was Sheaf to Kitchen. De Silva, who sent Kamara, actually. Grimes to Rodoni. Haji Wright now. Come on. Just doing skills in the box. Crossed in. Still in the box. Sheaf tried to go for a volley there, but he's ended up collecting someone else with him. Sheaf. Ooh. There's a bit of a penalty shout, actually, from a few of our players. Imagine if it was a penalty. We'd be writing 2. Haji Wright, pen. Yeah, 66. 67. So yeah, here we go. We're doing all right. We're being by far the better team this half. De Silva now. Haji Wright. Who's then found it back to Kitchen. Grimes. Who's going to pass it to Latibodia. Oh! It's just been clattered by someone. What was he doing? That is the number 37 of Amrabat, who's just absolutely clattered Latibodia. So yeah, brilliant. Yeah, that weren't a penalty from that Sheaf volley. That weren't a penalty. Looks like he's in a bit of discomfort, actually. I wouldn't be surprised if that turned his hamstrings into cheese strings. So. He has been really injury prone this season. Like, it's actually crazy. Here you go. Then Collins. He does have the option to pick it up because it was headed from Van Avac. We haven't seen a lot of action in this game, or in the second half at least. Most of the attacking and momentum work from Cov is done down. What side would it have been? Right hand side. Or the side where Haji Wright's playing under. left-hand side. Sofa scores 30 seconds ahead of what I'm getting. Probably about 40 seconds ahead of this live stream. Let's get a free kick. I believe. Unless it's a throw-in. Oh, starting to get a bit tired. It was a free kick, actually. Got a free kick. Vidoni's got it. He's then gave it to Sakamoto, who's twisting this way and that way. Who's that? Oh, it was nearly in. Sims from Rodoni tried to do a cross pretty much on the goal line, pretty much. Here we go, has made it through. I don't think Sims anticipated it, because it did have to make its way through two Hull defenders. De Silva. Back to Latibodiere. It's Kitchen now. No, that was Sheaf. Where's Kitchen? De Silva. He's found his way inside, but he's on the edge of the box. Passing it back to Sheaf. He's going to find Grimes. Crossing it in, and it is a corner. Did that come off the Hull player? It must have done, surely. Anyway. Oh. There's 4 Cov players. There was 4 at least in that camera angle. There was Patterson, Bissett, Jamie Allen and Rafa. Rodoni corner. In it comes. And it's gone all the way out to the edge. I'm leaving it out for a corner. Oh, not a corner, sorry. Throw in. Hull throw in. Well, tripped up the ball from sitting down. What am I doing? Here we go. It's Rodoni. Deflected out. Van Avac long throw. All right, these never work. They never work. They never work. Lampard watching on. Even he knows they never work. Because they never do. They'll never work. Here they go. Here he goes. Van Avac. All the way in. They never work. It's off a Hall player. Shots for on ball, actually. I didn't see that. Because I'm looking at about 40 pixels. Collins getting it up. No messing about there. And Sims missing a volley. Back to Van Avac. Then found Sakamoto, back to Van Avac again. He's found Sheaf. Van Avac. Sakamoto, Rodoni. Van Avac. Sakamoto again. Had you right. Defended from, I think that was Abu Kamara. Sheaf has got some defending to do on the other side. Gellart's in. Who's switched back to Pedro Kamara. That weren't Pedro, that was... what's his name? Amrabat. Who now is going to take this corner, Amrabat. Because it came off a Cov player. What the fuck is that? Ew. I think that's a mouldy toenail. In the second half, they've been mostly attacking down the right side for them. Crossed in from the corner. It's working. Slater again. Crossing it in, and it's gone over. From Egan, probably. Is that Egan, or is that Alzate? I don't know, but someone. A Hull player. Because it's Collins on the goal kick. We'll get a better angle here. From Slater. Back to Hughes. Yeah, I didn't see who that was. They've actually gave the goal to Grimes. Hang on. We got to change this. They've gave the goal to Grimes, and guess who assisted? Jack Redoney. So we can change this a bit. We'll move it all the way down the bottom in case there's another goal. Yeah, they've credited Grimes with the goal. Brad Collins, yellow card, I'm assuming for time wasting. That's Grimes' first goal for Cov, I think. Oh, what's going on? Hull are having a meeting on the pitch. No! No! Oh, I've dropped the board. It's going to rub off, isn't it? Surprisingly, it hasn't rubbed off. Eager's down injured, so that's why they're just taking a while. We'll get more than nothing in terms of added time. We'll actually put that there. Sort of a bit out of view. I mean, he didn't come off the Hull player. But if Sims just stuck his leg out of it. In fact, Matt Grimes currently player of the match with an 8.8 rating, it says here. Aaron 42 on the live stream. Alfie Jones comes on for John Regan. That's number 5 on for number 15. So yeah. Oh, football. Football lives it. Here we go, Adji Wright. He's weaving his way through. Out for a corner. It's going to be Redoney on it. Been nice getting warmed up, actually. Be nice to see the 32-year-old on. Redoney playing it across the ground to De Silva, who's then got it back. And offside is the verdict. God. I mean, the officials today have actually been quite good. I think they've actually gave us some proper officials today. Instead of whoever we've been getting against Burnley. Portsmouth, the ref weren't really the best. But it was alright because we won 1-0 that night. Thanks to that Patterson absolute wonder strike. Here we go, Kamara. He's not quite found it in the end. Kitchen got to it. Then as you right. Cov free kick. As you right, pulled down by Alfie Jones. Oh, Cameron! Cameron! When was that? Hang on. Yes, pal. Literally like a couple seconds ago. Yes, then Cameron. My man. Big fan of ice hockey, eh? Up the Cov Blaze. Yeah. Here we go. We're approaching the 80th minute. In fact, we're in the 80th minute now. Ooh. Radoni to Sakamoto. Who's he going to find? He's found De Silva. He's gave it away. Lost to Cardiff in the playoffs. That's not good, is it? I don't want to go back 10 seconds now, TV. What the bloody hell do you think you're doing? I swear down, if I've missed a goal because of this, I'll actually be fuming. Lost to Cardiff. Don't know how good they are. I don't really watch ice hockey. Probably should, because they play like... I do something stupid like 54 games a year or something. Imagine football having 54 games a year. That's like mental. I think there's only 10 in the league, isn't there? Correct me if I'm wrong, so I'm almost definitely wrong, but that was a bad voice crack. Hull are on the attack now. Amrabat found Kamara. It's in the box, and it's in! It's been deflected off Jay De Silva. And just like that, 1-1, Hull have got back into it. I hope I didn't have to change this board, but I'm going to have to now. Going to put Jay De Silva in goal. Unless, of course, it gives me otherwise. Will it give me otherwise? Apparently it will. Yep, Kamara goal. $82 minutes. Put the pen there. Yeah, Brad Collins. Oh, Brad Collins couldn't really do a lot there. But, yeah, a bit disappointing. Oh well, we just got to get a winner. And it looks like it's going to be now Norman Bassett's on. For Ellis Sims, I think. Here we go. Sheaf's been found. What can he do with it? It's back to Grimes. He's found Van Avak. Crosses it in. Abu Kamara on it. De Silva. Haji right. He hasn't lost the ball. De Silva. Haji right again. Kitching. Back to Haji right. We're going back and forth here. De Silva. Who's then found Joel Latabodiere. Grimes. Van Avak now. Oh. Redoni. Van Avak. Grimes. Headed out. Redoni still has it. Is pushed down. No penalty. 84th minute in the Premier League. Let's check. There has been no further goal. That seems to be a one-goal affair tonight. Here we go to Sheaf, who I'm assuming has been told to push up a bit. Redoni. Oh, and it's into keeper's hands. Or was it Bissett? It was Sims that went off for Bissett. Confirmation of that. Hull are getting 2 more substitutions ready. It looks like Cody Drammer and Matt Crooks are coming on for Hull. And Hull lose the ball in the middle of the park. Van Avak now. He's then played it forward and lost it. And it's Gelhardt on it. He's lost the ball and he's slipped. Ruben Sellers is telling him to get up. Sheaf now. Who can he find? He's found De Silva. He's been playing brilliant, I think, this evening. As I say that, we have just lost possession because of De Silva trying to find Haji right. Bodier back to Collins. It's 86th minute. It's not over yet. We're going to have, I'd say, about 4 minutes of added time. Oh, Sakamoto's pulled down. It's a free kick. Right. 4 people watching. Hello. Hello. Mad Hatters look angry. Fuming. And it's going to be Coyle coming off for Drama. And then Matt Crooks comes on for someone. Most likely. And a brilliant round of applause from the Hull fans. They don't seem to be too happy. It's going to be Alzate off for Matt Crooks. So we've got Matt Grimes and Matt Crooks in the midfield. Matt Crooks is for Hull. Matt Grimes is for us, obviously, but, you know. Oh, wow. 4 people. Feel free to chat if you want. It's like, come on. Free kick now. It's Sakamoto and Sheaf standing over it. In it goes. Keeper's hands. Panda. Telling him to get up. Ooh. Hull are on a bit of an attack here. And it's Amrabat to Drama to Kamara, back to Drama. They're Playing it back and forth here. Hulla. Kamara to Gellart. Gellart still. Who's then lost possession. Got a free kick. Has he writes down. Right. Come on. Got 2 more minutes. Jamie Patterson is coming on. Can he get the winner again? Is Haji Wright coming off for Jamie Patterson? I don't agree with it. I personally would bring someone like... I don't know. Probably Haji Wright is the best option, to be honest. Thinking about it. We're just going to have to go full attack. Patterson, the best 33-year-old in the world. And keeping it in from Sheaf. Oh, Radoni that was. Bit of a lacklustre touch. And tried to ping it back to De Silva. Couldn't find him in the end. It's alright. We're going alright. Come on. Oh. Point is better than none. Yeah. But we're not really going after a point tonight. You know. We ideally need all 3. Because Bristol are on 64 and we're on 62. I mean, yeah, we'll be within 1 point of Bristol, which will be alright, but we need all the points we can get. Five minutes of added time. We're into the 90th minute. We've got a yellow for Sellers. Ruben Sellers has said something that the ref weren't happy with. Gone back down to 1 viewer. What's going on? What's going on here? Anyway, to De Silva. Grimes now. Getting up the field. No one could run onto it apart from a Hull defender. It's going to be De Silva trying to fight for it. Who's now got it? Sheaf. And Hull defending. I mean, we're both defending for our lives. So I'm assuming it's quite stressful in the stadium. I don't particularly like 1-1s in the stadium when it's end to end. Because I just get a bit stressed out. It's very, very nervous. It's very, like, nerve-wracking. Anyway, Patterson now. He's found Bassett. We're on a quick break. But what's Bassett going to do? He's crossed it in. Oh, go on. Van Avak. That is a good shot. It's a corner. Right. What do we do here? Yeah. Oh, getting nervous watching it. Come on. Come on, City. Radoni on it. I'm assuming he's a nervous man as well. Crossed in. To the back post. But it's going to be Amrabat on it. He's passed it to Patterson. Crossing it in. Hull player gets it out. Come on. Patterson. To Grimes. Puts it towards the back. Van Avak now. What can he do? There's still about 2 minutes left of added time. This is getting hectic. Patterson's trying to get pulled off the ball. Here we go. Sakamoto. Sheaf. Van Avak. And Panda with the save. He's going to want a time waste. He's going to make this He's going to want these 5 minutes to go by as quick as he possibly can. Because we're piling on the pressure. We love leaving it late. Can we leave it late again? I don't think we can. I think we've still got about a minute and a half left. And Amrabat is offside. Come on. Come on now. A minute left. 94 minutes played. Minute left to go. Can we win it with 22 seconds on the clock again? All the way up. Can Bissett get to it? He has. Hopefully that's a corner. It's a corner. It looks like a corner. Is it? No. No, they're all running. No, it ain't a corner. It's been alright. Quite intense actually. Here we go into the 95th minute. Presuming the ref's going to play it out a little bit more. There's been a bit of time wasted. No, he's put the whistle to his mouth and that is full time. Hull 1, Coventry 1. The man of the match is going to be Matt Grimes. 8.9 rating on SofaScore. And let's go through the full-time statistics and the full-time table as well. Possession, 45 to Hull, 55 to Cov. XG, Hull have only had 0.94. We have 1.14 XG, so we've won it that way. Hull have had 2 big chances, we've only had 1, and that big chance was probably the one that we scored. Hull have had 9 shots, meanwhile Cov have had 14. Panda has had to make 7 saves, whilst Brad Collins hasn't even made a save. Alright. Officially hasn't made a save. We've both had 7 corners. Cov have gave away less fouls, 9 compared to Hull's 12. Cov had more passes, 438 to Hull's 364. Cov have made more tackles, 22 to Hull's 18. Cov have had more free kicks, which is obviously the same as fouls, but Cov have had more yellow cards. That a solitary yellow card for Brad Collins. We'll go down to big chances missed. Hull have missed 2 big chances. Cov have only missed 1, so win that one. Touches in the penalty area. Hull 17, Cov 36. Fouled in the final third. Hull 1, Coventry 1. Offsides. Hull have had 3 offsides. Meanwhile, Cov only had 1. All the passes have been in the defensive and final third, or middle third. Has been 367 accurate passes for Cov compared to Hull's 302. 24 throw-ins Hull's way compared to Coventry's 10. 54 final third entries for Hull compared to Coventry's 51. Duels. Hull have been dispossessed 8 times. Cov only been dispossessed 7. Tackles. Total tackles. We've already seen that, haven't we? Hull have had to make 42 recoveries. Cov 46. Clearances. Hull 35. Cov 22. Sky Sports have handed man of the match to Panda. Is that, to be fair, he was quite good. He made 7 saves, so fair enough. Oh, I can agree with that. And he's had to make 1 punch and 1 high claim. goals. He's prevented pretty much 2 goals. Goals prevented XG 1.83. That is like quite good. That is really good actually. Elsewhere, let's look in the Premier League. Finished 1-0 to Semenyo in the first minute. Not good for Fulham, but I don't think Fulham are in risk of anything. Right, let's go through the Championship table at the end of this game week. It's Leeds and Burnley in the auto position so far, both on 88 points, but Leeds do edge Burnley with 53 goal difference. And then it's Sheffield United with 83 points, Sunderland with 76, Bristol City with 64, and Coventry with 63. Yeah, not brilliant. And it's West Brom, Middlesbrough and Millwall all on 60 points. And it's going to be Blackburn and Watford, 10th and 11th on 56. Then Swansea on 54. Then it is Norwich and Sheffield Wednesday on 53. 13th and 14th. Then 15th is QPR on, 50 points. Preston have 49 points in 16th. 17th, Oxford have 48. 18th, Stoke have 47. 19th, Hull, it's Portsmouth with 46. 20th is Hull with 45. Derby with 43. Now, the relegation zone as it stands, it's Cardiff with 42 and Luton 23rd and Plymouth 24th on 40 points. They are 3 points from safety. I don't know. It's tight for them if they want to try and survive. I don't think they will. But that's been me tonight. I hope you've enjoyed my little bit of commentary. I mean, this is what I want to do as a future if rock and roll don't go my way. But, I think it's been an alright game. At least we got a point, like Cameron said. We got a point. That's all that matters. And video on Friday. And of course, check out my second channel, Dylan SBA 42. Check that out because that will have the West Brom game and then the Middlesbrough game. We're going to do another live stream like this next Monday for the Argyle game, probably. And then there's the Luton game on Saturday, which I don't think I'll do a live stream for. And then it's the final game of the season, Middlesbrough, May 3rd. And that'll be on Dylan SBA because that's at home. But I hope you have a nice evening. And I'll see you whenever, wherever, in a bit.